The biggest fire I've ever seen in my life. And 9 o'clock in the morning, everything was fine. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the sky was black and the fire was raging.
Los Angeles is currently grappling with some of the most devastating wildfires in its history. Flames have consumed 31,000 acres of land, forcing 180 residents to evacuate their homes. According to California Fire Chief David Acuna, around 10,000 structures are believed to have been destroyed. 5 fires continue to burn in areas including Palisades, Eaton, Kenneth, Hearst, and Lydia. These exclusive neighborhoods are home to numerous celebrities, such as Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, Jennifer Aniston, Ben Affleck, Bradley Cooper, Alan Bergman, Ann Sarnoff, Carol Lamborghini, and Kathleen Kennedy.
Michelle, I have never seen anything like this before. We were in front of this house not 20 minutes ago and it was standing and fine. Now it is gone.
Celebrity chef Sandra Lee took to Instagram on Tuesday.
Home anymore. My house is gone. It's literally gone. I've been crying all night.
To share a heartfelt message about the wildfires nearing her Malibu home. She expressed her emotional attachment to the property, which has been a sanctuary during difficult times in her life. Purchased several years ago, the multi-million-dollar home in Malibu's coastal area is cherished for its stunning location and luxurious design.
I do. And this used to be the party house in Malibu. Everybody has been in this house. Marilyn Monroe, Dick Van Dyke.
Paris Hilton also suffered a heartbreaking loss in the recent wildfires.
I'm just heartbroken for everybody who's lost everything. Families, the children, the animals. It's just been heartbreaking to see what happened to just California.
On January 8th, she shared on Instagram how devastating it was to watch her Malibu home burn to the ground on live television. Reflecting on her loss, Paris wrote, "This home was where Phoenix took its first steps and where we dreamed of building a lifetime of memories with London." Actor Mel Gibson.
Well, first, I thought it was just, oh, gee, bad luck, tragedy. But then I think I came to realize that it was monumental mismanagement by our elected officials.
Lost his beloved Malibu home while recording an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast in Austin. Purchased in 2010 for $8 million, the property was a treasured family residence. During an interview with Elizabeth Vargas on January 9th, Gibson shared his grief, saying, "It's obviously devastating. It's emotional. You lived there for a long time and had all your stuff." Actress and singer Mandy Moore also evacuated her newly renovated Spanish Revival home in Los Angeles. She, her husband Taylor Goldsmith, their 3 children, Gus, Ozzy, and Lou, and their pets left on January 8th. Mandy posted on Instagram expressing gratitude for her friends who offered shelter, writing, "Trying to shield the kids from the immense sadness and worry I feel. Praying for everyone in our beautiful city. Gutted by the destruction and loss." Actor Eugene Levy evacuated his Topanga Canyon home as the wildfires approached, sharing his alarming experience with the Los Angeles Times on Tuesday. He described the terrifying scene he witnessed. "The smoke looked very black and intense over Topanga Canyon. I couldn't see flames, but the smoke was ominous," reflecting the sheer intensity of the situation. Fortunately, Eugene and his family managed to evacuate safely, grateful to have each other despite the chaos unfolding around them. Celebrity actor Cameron Matt.
We grabbed passports and birth certificates, and I got all the photo albums that I could get out of there. I grabbed my dog's ashes.
Shared his heartbreaking news of losing his home to the devastating fires on January 8th. Posting on Instagram, he expressed his sorrow with the words, "We are safe, but this is what's left of our beautiful home, where our kids were raised and dreamed of raising their families someday." The emotional toll is significant for Cameron, his estranged wife Vanessa Maria Ravello, and their children Lucas and Lila, as they now navigate the loss of not just the house, but the memories and dreams that are built within its walls. James Woods, renowned for his role in Casino.
"I'm sorry, just, one day you're swimming in the pool and the next day it's all gone."
Faced the urgency of evacuating his home as the wildfires rage nearby. Sharing updates on X, he posted harrowing photos of the thick smoke and flames, captioning them, "The view from one of our security cameras." In a subsequent video titled "Leaving," he captured the frantic nature of their evacuation. Later, he expressed gratitude to his supporters, stating, "We were able to evacuate successfully, but houses on our little street have not survived," underscoring the unfortunate reality that many of his neighbors were not as fortunate. Actress Emily Proctor, best known for her role in The West Wing, revealed during a CNN interview with Jake Tapper that her home had been completely destroyed. She shared her feelings of loss, saying, "Selfishly, I wanted to say how much we loved our neighborhood and still do. I believe our home is gone, as I learned this news from a stranger." Emily expressed her deep gratitude for the firefighters and volunteers who tirelessly worked to protect the community, reflecting on the sense of unity and support she witnessed during the evacuation, which served as a poignant reminder of the strength found in community during adversity. Actress Julianne Hough was forced to evacuate her Hollywood Hills home when a fire broke out in the vicinity on January 8th. She posted urgent updates on her Instagram stories, warning residents to leave quickly to avoid traffic congestion, emphasizing the urgency of the situation. Sharing a video from her car alongside her dog Sunny, she reassured her followers that they were safe and on the move, highlighting the emotional stress of the moment but also showcasing her resilience amid the crisis. Actor Steve Guttenberg played a vital role during the wildfires.
The biggest fire I've ever seen in my life. And 9 o'clock in the morning, everything was fine. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the sky was black and the fire was raging.
Stepping up to assist emergency responders by moving abandoned cars to improve access for firefighters battling the flames. Speaking with KTLA, he emphasized the importance of supporting first responders and the community during this crisis, showing that every little effort counts in times of disaster. His actions not only contributed to the safety of the firefighters, but also served as an inspiring reminder of how individuals can make a difference in their community when faced with such dire circumstances. Maria Shriver, the former First Lady, shared her deep sorrow over the devastating wildfires that ravaged her neighborhood, reflecting the profound impact of the disaster on her community. In an emotional Instagram post, she wrote, "Heart-wrenching, beyond anything I've ever witnessed. Our community, our friends, and everything we hold dear is gone." Though Maria and her family evacuated safely, the overwhelming destruction has left countless residents without homes or belongings, emphasizing the collective grief and loss felt by many in the area. Comedian Whitney Cummings revealed that her family had to evacuate quickly as the fast-moving wildfire spread dangerously close to their home. On Wednesday, she took to her Instagram stories to warn her followers, stating, "Evacuating too soon can clog the roads and hinder emergency services, but this fire is moving so rapidly that it's not worth the risk." Although Whitney and her loved ones are currently safe, the fire's swift progression has left a profound mark on their lives, serving as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of such disasters and the need for community support. Landon, who is 21, and Alabama Barker, who is 19, the children of musician Travis Barker, were forced to flee their Pacific Palisades home as wildfires engulfed the area around them. Landon shared a poignant update via Instagram stories on January 7th, captioning a selfie, "Just evacuated, sending prayers for all affected." Alabama echoed her brother's sentiments with her own plea, saying, "We had to leave due to the fire spreading at an alarming pace. Please stay safe." Sadly, their home and personal belongings were consumed by the flames, leaving them to confront the loss while expressing their support for others in similar situations. Beloved actor Billy Crystal and his wife Janice faced an immense heartbreak when their Pacific Palisades home, which they had cherished for over 4 decades, was reduced to ashes. The residence was not just a house, but a nurturing space where they raised their children and grandchildren, filled with countless treasured moments in family gatherings. On Wednesday, Billy released a heartfelt statement, stating, "The devastation is overwhelming. Our hearts go out to our friends and neighbors who are also enduring this immense loss," highlighting the shared sorrow within their community. Reality TV couple Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt
I just want to go home. I just want to see all my stuff and sit on my couch.
Suffered a tragic loss as their property was consumed by the raging wildfires. Stephanie Pratt, Spencer's sister, expressed her grief on Instagram, saying, "I'm utterly heartbroken for my brother, Heidi, and the kids. My dad tried his best to save their home, but the winds were too powerful." This catastrophic event has left the couple, along with their young son Gunnar and baby Riker, now focused on rebuilding their lives and finding hope amid their heartbreaking loss.
Having 1,000 crystals until you're not trying to pack them all because the fire's coming around the corner.
Actress Jennifer Love Hewitt was among those significantly affected by the wildfires, sharing her distress on Instagram with her followers. She expressed, "There are no words. I'm just holding on to hope and prayers for our family and home as we watch the fires rage." Jennifer extended her gratitude to the incredible first responders and friends who offered their unwavering support during this tumultuous time. She, along with her husband Brian Hallisey and their 3 children, Autumn, Atticus, and Aiden, managed to evacuate safely, prioritizing their family's well-being. Actor Milo Ventimiglia,
"Go back to the street! Go back to the street right now! I'll be right out!"
faced the heartbreaking loss of his Malibu home to the wildfires. A tragedy compounded by the fact that his pregnant wife, Yara Mariano, and their dog escaped just in time. The irony of his real-life tragedy echoing his character's demise, as Jack Pearson in This Is Us, who died from smoke inhalation in a fire, weighed heavily on him. Reflecting on this eerie coincidence, Milo stated, "Life imitating art is an odd and heavy experience. Distressing security footage capturing the destruction of their home, leaving him utterly devastated and grappling with the harsh reality of their loss." Actress Ricki Lake shared her sorrow over the loss of her dream home, posting heart-wrenching photos on Instagram that conveyed her anguish. She wrote, "I never imagined I'd be typing these words. We lost everything in the fire." Ricki described the property as heaven on earth, a special place where she married her husband, Ross Birmingham, in 2022. Now, the couple is left grappling with the emotional turmoil of losing their sanctuary, a place where they had envisioned building their future and growing old together. Legendary Star Wars actor Mark Hamill recounted the frantic moments of his hasty evacuation from Malibu, sharing his experience on Instagram. He wrote, "Evacuated at 7 p.m., with small fires flaring on both sides of the road as we reached the Pacific Coast Highway. Mark, along with his wife Marilu York and their beloved dog Trixie, found refuge at their daughter Chelsea's home in Hollywood." He described the wildfires as the worst he had witnessed since 1993, emphasizing the urgency of the situation and urging people to remain cautious during these dangerous times. Actress Jamie Lee Curtis.
"It's just a catastrophe, everything. The market I shop in, the schools my kids go to, many friends now have lost their homes."
Expressed her worries regarding the wildfires affecting her community on Instagram on January 7th. She stated, "My community and possibly my home is on fire. My family is safe. Many of my friends will lose their homes. Many other communities as well." After a heartfelt appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Jamie announced her decision to donate $1 million to aid those impacted by the devastating wildfires. Actor Josh Gad also voiced his concerns about the unprecedented destruction caused by the wildfires on Wednesday. He posted on Instagram, "I have never seen anything close to the level of destruction the recent fires have brought in my 20 years of living in Los Angeles. So many of my friends have lost their homes. Countless firefighters are risking their lives right now along with emergency responders, and every time they put out one fire, another one ignites." Actor Rob Lowe informed his followers on Wednesday that he and his wife, Caitlin Olsen, along with their sons, Axel and Leo, are safe. He shared on X, "Our family is safe. So many homes, entire neighborhoods are just gone. Everyone in our lives is reaching out, which fills our heart with gratitude. An incredible amount of courage displayed by the first responders going into danger to assist. Thank you." Songwriter Diane Warren revealed that her beach house of 30 years was destroyed in one of the fires on Tuesday night. She shared an Instagram photo of a rock on the beach, captioning it, "This is the last picture I took of Leah's rock from my beach house. I've owned this house for nearly 30 years. It appears to be lost in the fires last night. There's a rainbow shining on it, which I'm taking as a sign of hope for all those being affected by this tragedy. The animals in the research ranch are safe, which is the most important thing. Stay safe, everyone." Jennifer Gray's daughter, Stella Gray, took to Instagram stories on Wednesday to announce that her mother's home had been burned down. She wrote, "Last night, my mama's house was completely destroyed. Thankfully, she and Winnie are safe. And be sure to give your loved ones an extra squeeze today." A spokesperson for Anna Faris confirmed on Wednesday that the Scary Movie actress's residence was lost to the wildfires. In a statement to the US, they remarked, "Anna and her family are safe and extremely thankful." Anna shares her 12-year-old son Jack with her ex-husband Chris Pratt. Melissa Rivers, the daughter of the late Joanne Rivers, spoke on CNN on Wednesday to share the heartbreaking news that her home was destroyed by the fires. She expressed, "My heart is shattered, not just for myself, but in everyone enduring this tragedy." Referring to the Pacific Palisades, she noted, "It's a town that has been wiped off the map." Melissa highlighted the loss of her family's history, stating, "That marks the end of everything that belonged to my family and our legacy. I grabbed my mom's Emmy, a photo of my dad, Edgar Rosenberg, and a drawing my mother created of me and my son. I chose a drawing over a photo because I know I can find these photos again, but a drawing like that is irreplaceable." Model Chrissy Teigen recounted the surreal moment she evacuated with her husband, John Legend, and their 4 children, Luna, Miles, Esty, and Ren. In a social media post, she wrote, "I'm feeling very scared now while panicking," alongside a selfie of herself holding a suitcase. Later, Chrissy shared a video from a hotel with John, informing fans that they had safely evacuated their home. She captioned the clip, 4 dogs, 4 kids, and a bearded dragon walk into a hotel." Actor Jeff Bridges tragically lost the Malibu home he shared with his family to the recent wildfires. The 4-bedroom house, which boasted breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean, had been a cherished family property for generations. Jeff, alongside with his brother, Beau Bridges, and sister, Lucinda, inherited the beloved estate. Despite their loss, Jeff and his family are safe and are gradually coming to terms with the devastating destruction of their treasured home. Candy Spelling, Tori Spelling's mother, experienced the loss of her home along Malibu's Pacific Coast Highway to the devastating wildfires. Speaking to TMZ, Candy conveyed her shock and sorrow, stating, "I'm in disbelief as I process the immense loss for our family. I'm profoundly thankful for the memories. It was a truly wonderful gift to have." Last year, Candy had put the home on the market for $24 million, but later opted to withdraw it. The loss of this cherished residence has dealt a significant blow to Candy and her family. Janae Aiko tragically lost her home in the wildfires. Janae is now focused on starting anew, determined to rise above the profound loss and rebuild her life alongside her family and pets. Tina Knowles disclosed that she had lost her beloved bungalow in Malibu to the wildfires. Sharing of videos of dolphins in the ocean, she wrote, "This is what I was looking at on my birthday this past weekend from my little bungalow on the water in Malibu. It was my favorite place, my sanctuary, my sacred happy place. Now it's gone." Tina expressed her deep sorrow for those who lost their homes and praised the bravery of firefighters. Eric Braeden, the renowned star of Young and the Restless, shared a series of poignant videos that captured the harrowing moments as the Los Angeles fires drew near to his home on Wednesday, January 8th. He posted a particularly emotional video, which he captioned, "Saying goodbye," as he stood in his backyard and watched the flames threaten his property. The gravity of the situation was palpable, and Eric's heartfelt footage resonated with many, illustrating the terrifying reality faced by those in the fire's path. As he prepared to evacuate, his love for his home and concern for the community were evident in his somber reflections. In the wake of such profound loss, these narratives highlight the strength of a human spirit and the importance of community support. As these individuals embark on their journey to rebuild, let's remain united in our support for everyone affected by the devastating wildfires. Stay safe, and thank you for tuning in.